welcome back to Tinateach HTML series. Today we'll be diving into link colors, or more specifically link styling with CSS. So our goal, first of all, is reviewing the link formatting that we've been learning from previous lessons, and then styling links with the CSS that we've also been introduced to, like color, font size, background color. Okay, now let's move on to the next part. We have review and then syntax. So I just want to give you a quick review of the formatting by default for most, if not all, browsers whenever you incorporate links into your website. First, you have unvisited link. So this means that you haven't clicked on the link yet. It is underlined and blue. Now you have visited link, which means that you've already clicked on the link. It is underlined and purple. Next, we have active link. Active link is in contrast to inactive link. This means that you can still click on it. So active just means clickable. It is underlined and red. Now I have a bunch of syntax down here, and you may wonder, what is this for? So this is the syntax that you will use. So what this means is you can style different statuses of a link. For example, you want to style an unvisited link, right, differently than a visited link, and a active link much different from a visited link, right, so on and so forth. Now I want you to pay a little bit of attention to the hover over here. So what is hovering? I think hover is just when you put your mouse over it. For example, I'm hovering over the review text right here. Okay, I'm hovering over the head right here. So that will be a style change when you hover your mouse over it. Not click. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next part. We have a format breakdown. Now, I just want you to be introduced, or at least understand the basics of the syntax that we're working with. Now, if you want to style two things the same, you can use a comma. You can separate them with a comma. Now, I want the visited link and then the hover link to have the background red. So I would put a visited, comma, and then a in hover, right? But what if you just want one sort of status? You can put a active, and then you have your text decoration underline, right? And this goes with external CSS, internal CSS, inline CSS. Okay, now let's have a little bit of a demonstration. I'm going to boot up my Visual Studio Code, go into my main HTML file, going to Alt-C to text wrap it, and then I'm going to put H2 link styling. Close the H2. Now let's have a bunch of link. We're actually not gonna use the href, so we'll just leave it blank, because I simply want to demonstrate sort of the CSS involvement with HTML links. I'm gonna put links and close it. So I'm gonna raise the space here, and within the head I'm gonna have a style. Oops. Okay, so in style I'm going to have a visited, right, a with link, a with hover, and a with active, right? Active. And let's have a share property of background color is red. Alright, now let's make it a hover. Let's make the font size 40 pixels, and the opacity is 0.5, and the border is 2 pixel dashed black. Okay, actually black is the default. Like if you don't type black, I'll show you how it is. Okay, there. Since it's 0.5, so it doesn't really look like black. So I'm just gonna like put black in here, and I'm gonna go delete the opacity, so the default is 1. Let's restart, and there we go. You click on it, right? It becomes red. So we don't want it to become red, so let's put a active color is white. Okay, contrast the save. Let's restart. There we go. I'm glad that you can be here with me today, and I hope to see you next time, because our next lesson will be creating bookmarks, and we can have an introduction to the concept of ID in class finally. And remember, learn today, better tomorrow. Goodbye.